2K Sports pregame show.
And now, introducing your Milwaukee Bucks. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 7, Kevin McKinnon. And shooting guard, standing 6'5".
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then it's Barkley. And it's Ewing in at the 5 spot. Now here's Stockton. Pocket 6. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Irving. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's Russell. Outside for Stockton. Jordan against Havlicek. Stockton from outside. Stockton can't get that one to fall.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Johnson. Over Stockton. It's good from in tight. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
Now here is Havlicek. Russell a screen on Jordan. Milwaukee no good that time either.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. The defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Irving's shot is good.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Here's Stockton after Julius Irving's basket. Malone a screen on Irving, and Stockton, here we go. Shot to stop the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Julius Irving. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Stockton. It is strange to think that some of the players that Jason Kidd coaches on this team might have been too young to see how good he was when he played.
Well, Giannis is a prime example. Last season, Giannis was benched by Kidd, and then he looked up Kidd's credentials, and he said, wow, rookie of the year, never lost in the Olympics, won the finals, and is an NBA champion. That's right, Giannis. Sometimes looking things up in the internet can be beneficial.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. The thing that jumps out of him the most about the team they're playing is the speed. He said we've got to hustle back on defense every time. This team loves to run, and we've got to run with them. I expect a back-and-forth pace tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Barkley. Shoots from the baseline. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Barkley's got his first 2 points.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
Here is Stockton. Screened by Russell. Stockton kicks to Russell. The kick out to Havlicek. Shot clock at 5. And again, the Bucks miss.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Barkley down low. Working on Malone. Irving kicks to Ewing. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Malone. Miller comes in for Havlicek. And Tony Parker is subbed in for John Stockton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Worthy's checked in. Bucks trail by 7. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Parker dishes to Russell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Patrick Ewing.
And that's such solid fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
But that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ewing. Davis comes in for Irving. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Jordan. Free throw, no good for Russell. Ray, you played all 4 years in college after redshirting your freshman season. What kind of advantage, as you look back on that, do you think it gave you, if any, in preparing for the pressures and the style of the NBA?
I don't know so much, Kevin, if it gave me an advantage with regards to the pressures of the league, but certainly with regards to the physicality of the league, it's something that I desperately needed. Just a late developer, a late bloomer. I think I was about 175 pounds when I went off to college. Not a preferential playing weight for the NBA, so I needed that year just in terms of the maturity of what I needed physically.
Here's Davis following the basket made by Bill Russell. Davis, the pass to Kidd. Screen by Cousins. Here's Davis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bucks trail by 3. Miller outside. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The open shot by Worthy. Great look, but off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Nowitzki a screen. Parker kicks to Nowitzki. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by Johnson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Dishes it to Cousins. Johnson the screen. Kidd passes to Davis. Over Nowitzki. That doesn't go either for Davis. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
The 76ers leading by 3. Nowitzki is out there with Russell. Then it's Tony Parker. And there's Jackson, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Johnson. Back to Davis. The shot comes out. Nice D from Nowitzki. And last season, injuries played a large part in what derailed the Bucks. Lost Middleton before the season started. Then, of course, Parker goes down. Brent, tough break for everyone.
Clearly no chance last year to get a glimpse of what this Milwaukee Buck team could be once they're full and once they're healthy. But they do have an opportunity. Guys stronger and more improved and maybe a little bit more hungry to feed off that kind of success.
Now here's Johnson. He dishes it to Cousins. Over Russell. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Jackson. Passes it to Miller. Lets it fly from 18. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Outside Kidd. Davis against Nowitzki. Outside Worthy. Lock at 6. Here's Cousins. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Nowitzki a screen. Jackson kicks to Nowitzki. Now the 76ers on the break. Johnson down low. Guarded by Jackson. Worthy can't hit.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one. Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Floats it up for Cousins. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Karl Malone's checked in for Russell. Havlicek comes in for Miller. And Stockton subbed in for Tony Parker. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Yao, he's checked in for Cousins. Barkley comes in for Davis. Irving's checked in for James Worthy. And it's Jordan in for Magic Johnson.
A terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Stockton outside. Nowitzki a screen. Back to Jackson. Nowitzki sets a screen for Jackson. And it's blocked by Kidd.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
To the middle, here's Yao, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Nowitzki sets a screen for Jackson. Will it go? Jackson missing again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Left side Kidd. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. Kidd's got his first basket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside to try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
McHale's checked in for Jackson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Ewing's checked in. Bucks trail by 11. Nowitzki a screen. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Barkley, and there's Karl Malone on the assist by Nowitzki.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Jordan the screen. Back to Kidd. And stolen by Stockton. McHale against Irving. Malone. The second effort. And he lays it up and in. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ewing dishes the kid. Ewing, a screen on Nowitzki. Nowitzki with the steal. Jordan against Havlicek. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The 76ers with another miss. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. Taking a look at the 76ers. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. Right now, Brent, so much ball movement is perimeter based, but as defenses have adjusted, do you think we'll see more offense run through the post again like we did before?
I think what we're seeing, Kevin, is that post-up play is being redefined by more guards, more guys who draw attention down there on the block. And that's the way these shifts are happening. The offense right now in today's NBA is so far ahead of what defensive concepts have taught you for years that the post-up game, it'll be a few years before we get back to dynamic post play.
I find that comment you just made fascinating, that it's that much advanced over the defense.
Yeah, because think about it, Kevin. For years and years, you've had coaching staffs and film guys talking to you about the basic qualities of a defense, and that is rim runs for the big, getting back into the paint, and building your defense out. You do that today, you're at a disadvantage almost every possession.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Ewing is out there with Barkley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Irving in at the 3. Malone left side over Barkley. Second change shot, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
For Milwaukee, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Mind the length. Mind the length. One shot.
And that one falls for McHale. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Johnson against McHale. Johnson the screen. Barkley kicks to Irving. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
There's a screen by McHale. Stockton kicks to McHale. Over Irving. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from McHale.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
The screen from Ewing. Johnson, the pass to Ewing. Right side, Jordan. 5 to shoot. The feed now to Johnson. Over Stockton. Again, Philadelphia.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Havlicek with it. To the middle. Russell dishes to Malone. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Stockton. Layup off the pick. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Russell.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Jordan kicks to Irving. Another miss by Irving. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Miller's checked in for Milwaukee. Parker comes in for John Stockton. And then for Philadelphia, Yao checked in for Ewing. Anthony Davis comes in for Barkley. And James Worthy is subbed in for Jordan. And it's Johnson penetrating. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Johnson. And Brent, so often we talk about star power in the NBA. Who are some of the guys flying under the radar that could soon become that star power, that household name?
Well, I think Indiana has an opportunity to hold on to a good one in Miles Turner, a center that just spent 1 year in college, has shown some signs of rapid improvement, and being in Indiana as a 5-man that can step out, shoot the mid-range jump shot, finish at the rim, handle the basketball. He is definitely a guy I have my eye on as taking the next step and being a star in this league.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Irving kicks to Yao. Fires for 3. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Yao. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, it's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
Nowitzki a screen. Miller with a wide open look. Can't make good off the pick.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Worthy, no good. Bucks trail by 6. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Nowitzki, the pass to Russell. That shot off the mark. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wasted no time on that one. And the 76ers lead by 8. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Nowitzki for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the paint. This one on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Jason Kidd's checked in for Magic Johnson. And that one misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A three-pointer is right on target. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Parker against Kidd. The dish to Worthy. He kicks it to Davis. 14 feet away. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
You can't slow AD down when he's hitting that shot.
The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 9. And we'll be back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebound and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason Kidd, and something he'll obviously continue to harp on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few good things are going to happen to your team, and that becomes really deflating.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. They've got Miller. Tony Parker is out there with Jackson. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's McHale in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Back to Irving. Fires from 14. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. There's a screen by McHale. Miller inside. Worthy defending. Here's McHale. Good work defensively by Yao.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Irving dishes to Kidd. Pass to Cousins. Kidd against Jackson. With the teardrop, and Cousins with the lay-in. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead. Timeout called the Bucks.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
You look at Julius Irving. What a contribution.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
A different look for Milwaukee. Malone's checked in for Nowitzki. Havlicek comes in for Parker. And Stockton subbed in for Jackson. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Cousins. Barkley comes in for Yao. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for Jason Kidd. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bucks trail by 12. Havlicek outside. He feeds it to Stockton. Malone, a screen on Johnson. Stockton kicks to Malone. Rebound by the 76ers.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
He gets that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's a screen by McHale. Sinks that one from the post. McHale's got 4 points in the quarter. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, the 76ers leading by 12. Johnson kicks to Barkley. Feeds it to Jordan. Out to the right wing. And it's Ewing penetrating. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
And Ewing sends it back. Worthy, the pass to Johnson. Back to Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Havlicek kicks to McHale. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The screen from Ewing. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. The pass to Ewing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Ewing. Yao comes in for Barkley. Jason Kidd is checked in for Jordan. And Irving subbed in for Magic Johnson. Morning inside. Yao's there. And it's Russell with that extra effort.
Yeah, he plays with a bit of a sixth sense around the offensive glass. Perfect position for the easy tip in.
Kidd dishes to Cousins. Picked by Yao. Kidd kicks it over to Worthy. Here's Cousins. Here's Yao. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
One shot, find the lanes.
And that one falls for Yao. Here's Parker. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Russell. Jackson against Irving. Back to Parker. Clock at 6. Here's Mourning. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is